Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and this time it's not using my webcam mic. Yay! Just a little bit of an explanation yet again. Audacity opted for my webcam mic for whatever unknown reason. And yeah, I told it was dumb because the webcam mic sucks. And now I am using my regular old Rock Band mic because it's better, honestly. Honestly, if you have Rock Band, just take the mic, and it makes a pretty good microphone for your computer. I mean, it's the best microphone I've ever used, so yeah, and I mean, you don't have to buy it if you already bought that game a long time ago. So it's just very nice. Little tip for you guys who want to get into Let's Playing. If you happen to have the game Rock Band, or any singing game that uses a USB mic, really, you can use it for your computer. So yeah, it's just a little tip there, I guess. Anyways, we have this rocket type dungeon type of thing, and it's I like this place better than the other rocket dungeons in this game, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan, mainly because almost immediately after this one we have to go do another rocket based dungeon, and it's just too many rocket trainers right in a row, especially when the rockets have barely any variety in their teams. It's just way too much rocket. If they had spread out the rocket dungeons more, then it would be okay, but nope, just you fight rockets that slowpoke well, and then you never see them again for a very long time, and then all of a sudden you see them twice in a row right after another. I don't get why they did that, but okay then. Okay, so every single time you pass by one of those statues, you will set off an alarm and you'll fight those two trainers. But what you want to do is take the path that I'm currently taking. You want to get to that computer down there so you can turn off those statues so you don't have to constantly refight the same two guys who have really low level Pokemon. Although then again, that's just about everybody in this game right now. I mean, just everybody in this game really has low level Pokemon, but those guys especially, they were like level 15. This guy, at least he's better, he's level 20, but still, that is really low level. I will never understand it, and I will never stop complaining about it, I swear. But, you know, whatever. So once we battle this guy, we can gain access to the computer, turn off those alarms, and then we can explore this place freely. And of course we have Chinchou, the brand new team member, who will hopefully evolve really soon. I really like Lantern. I've tried to use it in a VGC team before, but it didn't work out too well. I'm sure I could if I gave it the right partners, but I don't know. I've been trying things, lots of experimentation, I guess. Okay, so another Magnemite. Chinchou will be able to take this down. I don't get why water and electricity even aren't super effective against steel. Because, I mean, if you think about it, water causes steel to rust, which would be kind of bad for the steel types. And electricity, steel conducts electricity, so you'd think that that would shock the steel type even more. But apparently not, they're just normal effective, which at least they aren't resistant, or resisted, I guess, as a lot of types are resisted by steel types. But still, you know, I don't know. Okay, well there we go, Scientist Jed out of the way, and now let's just go check out this computer, or... oh, the Oath, okay. Well, did I just read out the Oath out loud? Am I now part of Team Rocket? I don't know, why'd they keep that in a bookshelf just randomly right here? I have no idea. But yeah, a switch, oh man, I better press it. That makes complete sense to just randomly press the switch. I mean, I don't know if it'll set off an alarm or what. But lucky for us, it does turn off these Persian statues, as you saw right there, which is very nice. So now we don't have to worry about the alarm going off, which is just great. So we can freely explore this place. Now, could you imagine just going down this hallway and having to fight two other versions of those same two trainers again, and now another one right there? It would be really annoying. That tile will bring you to the entrance, just by the way, and in these differently colored floor tiles right here, you can actually run into a couple Pokemon, Voltorb being among them. I think Coughing and maybe Geodude are the only other ones. But I think they set up those Pokemon there so that they'd self-destruct and do major damage to your Pokemon, but of course you can also catch them because they're technically wild, which is very nice. So yeah, just get past those randomly differently colored tiles on the floor, and you can catch some Pokemon with that. Voltorb is the only new one, so go ahead and catch yourself a Voltorb. Okay, so Lance meets up with us there, and he will heal up your Pokemon, which is very helpful of him, and there's a Locked door right there. We will open that up eventually. Now there's this guy. I don't know who he is. He's just another... I will guess he has a Zubat. Oh, dang. That's actually a unique Pokemon for somebody in Team Rocket. Is the second one a Zubat? Maybe? Venonat, another one. Alright, okay. This guy has some different interesting Pokemon. Too bad they're still really low level. So that was very short-lived. And the experience is almost negative. Might as well be, with how little it is. Also, I've given Chinchou the experience share because it is the weakest team member right now. I want to hurry up and get it some levels so it can get up to the other guys' levels, I guess, and for it to evolve as well. That would be really helpful. If you don't remember, I did it kind of at the very end of the video. You can get the EXP share by bringing the Gyarados scale to Mr. Pokemon. If you trade it with him, he will give you the experience share. Something that I actually didn't know the first time I played through this game. I just kept the red scale forever and didn't do anything with it. And I learned later on that you can get the experience share by trading that with Mr. Pokemon, which is very nice. And here we get a full heal, which is even nicer, I guess. I don't know. But we need to find 2 passwords to open up a door. But of course we're going to grab some items. There's an ice heal, which... I never find freezing to be a difficulty at all, ever. Like, it just... First of all, only like 3, maybe 4 moves cause freeze. And then they barely ever cause that to happen. So really, freeze is never a problem, and if it is, like, I'd rather just carry around full heals, so I'm not wasting as much bag space for 2 status healing items, and just have a whole bunch of full heals that can heal anything, aren't as situational in a way. So, well, whatever, either way. We have this guy whose Pokemon was actually able to survive a strike, but then he did nothing, and thus I fainted him anyways. But then again, he really wasn't standing much of a chance anyways. Goodbye, Mr. Scientist. Okay, then. So, we stopped talking to him, and instead talked to other people who actually do have one of the passwords, like this lady. Maybe, but by that she means yes, because I already spoiled that she does in fact know the password. So we have to battle her. She kind of looks like Jessie. She's kind of like a mix of Jessie and Cassidy. I mean, she has the hairstyle of Cassidy, but she has the hair color of Jessie. And I really didn't get a look at the face, but I will in a second. Gloom, that's somewhat interesting for Team Rocket. Too bad it fainted immediately, because it's a really low level. Yeah, I think that looks more like Cassidy. Oh, well. So, oh, oops. Well, you're supposed to talk to her again to get the password from her. I kind of forgot to do that, but I'll go back and talk to her in a second. And this scientist right here, who I couldn't just talk to for whatever reason. You jerk! I'm going to fight you! I want to say that this guy has an interesting Pokemon, maybe. Ditto, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, Ditto, this is like the only guy that uses a Ditto in-game. So just go ahead, Horn Attack it, and don't let it transform or anything like that. Yep, interesting Pokemon gone. God, I'm really low... I'm really over-leveled, but at the same time, the Pokemon are still really weak. Take my word for it. Okay, this guy. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Yeah, sure. Yeah, this guy, amazingly, has the other password. Despite the fact that he sounds really stupid, what with his laugh and all. Okay, Eradicate, that's not too interesting. 1 Horn Attack, it'll go down. We're seeing a lot of Heracross recently, just because he's a newer team member but can still fight. He basically makes mincemeat of all these trainers, so that makes him nice and quick. So let's just... Eradicate Tail. Okay, well that's fitting, considering you had Eradicate. Okay, no X Special, whatever, I didn't care about that item anyways. And this is a Protein, which I can either sell for a lot of money or actually use it on one of my Pokemon to raise their attack stat. Either of which would be good. Let's just get rid of that Perskir baby, yeah. Get rid of the Perskir baby. That sounds like a great idea. But we get rid of the Perskir berry, and we now have that there Protein, which is a very nice item. Raises attack by a certain amount. Now we're gonna talk to this lady again. Slowpoke tail. Oh, hey, that's a nice reference to the tails that you were cutting off to sell in the past Team Rocket. Were you also cutting off Raticate tails? It would only make sense. Okay, well, now I can go up here, and this door should unlock. Okay, it's not the correct door. There must be another one around here. Okay. So that aside, we're just gonna go up here and explore the upper section of this area, and find this staircase, which will lead us to a door. That's a Pokeball, and it has eyes. And that's another one, and they're also moving. I'm not sure how I feel about these. Did I actually just skip that trainer? I think so. Oh, okay, great, it's question mark, question mark, question mark. What, are you gonna fight me now? Are you on Team Rocket's side? Okay, oh, that was Lance, yeah. Oh, he beat you? Well, wouldn't imagine it would be that difficult. I've done that like 4 times. And he does have a Dragonite. So, I mean, did you just kick me again? Great, thanks, guy. Oh, well, I got an Ultra Ball, which is nice of them to just leave an Ultra Ball lying around. So, open up that door and fight this guy, and he's got a blue bird thing. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, it's the office of your leader, Giovanni. What, was Giovanni originally based in Johto or something? Or are you guys just... did you guys just create this and make it for Giovanni whenever he comes back? Also, who's Giovanni? Alright then. We have an admin, or an executive, I guess. Now, although they look the same, this is actually a different executive. There are actually 4 executives in this game, but because... the male executive sprite looks the same. It looks like 3 of them are the same, and it looks like there's only 2. There's also one female one, and she actually has a different sprite. But there are 4 of them, and we are battling one of them right now. It's much easier to tell in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because not only did they all get their own names, but they also got their own sprites. So that's very nice. One of the ways that Heart Gold and Soul Silver are superior, as well as the fact of added graphics, more Pokemon, more items, and slightly higher levels, although still not high enough. Oh well. So, keeping out Heracross again, because, you know, we haven't seen enough Heracross yet. Might as well just have some more. At this point, anybody could fight these Pokemon, really. Even Chinchou could get through the battles with a little bit of difficulty. But I'd still rather have Chinchou evolved, at the very least, before it's taking these guys on. It also just waste more time if I had Chinchou do the fighting. And since I actually have the experience here this time around, I can still train weaker Pokemon while making the battles really quick by using my stronger Pokemon. Okay, hello Murkrow. Password is Hail Giovanni. Okay then, I will remember that, and I will go test it on the other door that we were at before. Also, random item just sitting in its own room. TM46, I want to say that's Thief? Pretty sure that's Thief. In which case... Oh, you knew that that was the TM bag, sir. Yeah, it is Thief. You're going to want to keep that and actually teach it to one of your Pokemon. Because certain Pokemon in the wild will hold items that you need to evolve certain Pokemon. For instance, Slowpoke have a 5% chance of holding a King's Rock, which you can give to either a Slowpoke or a Poliwhirl, and then you trade them, and they will evolve into Slowking and Politoed, respectively. And you get one of them on the floor somewhere in this game, but you need 2 of them to get both those Pokemon, and if you want to get a second one, you have to steal it from Slowpoke or Poliwhirl or something like that. Either that or you can catch a whole bunch of Poliwhirl and hope you get lucky to have one that was holding one, but that would require Pokeballs and therefore money, and also a little bit more luck. Whereas if you use Thief, it will either tell you whether it did or didn't have it, and then you'll get it automatically. So overall, Thief is better, except for the fact that you can only teach it to one Pokemon, so you want to make sure that you keep that Pokemon forever. I don't know if there's a Pokemon that learns Thief by level up or not. But yeah, just some things to note. There are also other items you can get from Pokemon, like Magnemite holds a metal coat, which you need for both Scyther and Onix, and yet again, you only get one of them, so you're going to want to steal another one from Magnemite. And yeah, there are a couple other items I want to say, but I can't really remember right now. Oh great, more rockets. Okay, well we're almost done with this place at the very least, but looks like we got some more rockets to take care of. And that sounded like a Dragonite. Whoa, Dragonite, jeez. Okay, spread the fun around. I will, Lance. But of course you'll take on the easy trainer, not the executive here. Blah, excuse me. But yeah, now we're doing a double battle before double battles existed, although not really, because Lance is just going on and doing his own thing. In the remakes, this actually is a double battle, and you fight alongside Lance, which is pretty neat. But in this, it's a single battle, and it's just you and the executive. And like I said, this is the female executive. She has an Arbok. If I remember right, I'm pretty sure she has a hairstyle just like Jessie, and then she has an Arbok. Kind of interesting. I wonder what they're trying to say here. A Murkrow. Is it the same Murkrow that gave us the password in the beginning? I don't know, but Murkrow's a very interesting Pokemon, dark flying type. Too bad you can't get it until much, much later in the game, otherwise I would probably use one. Also, if it evolved, I would use one, but maybe I'll use one in Diamond and Pearl. Although I think in Diamond I have Miss Magius instead, and not Honchkrow, which kind of sucks, but eh. It also takes a long time to get the stone that you need to evolve that in that game. Like, you don't get it until post-7th gym, I think. That takes forever. But maybe I'll actually sit down and use a Miss Magius this time around, I don't know. Oh well, oh no, her hair is much shorter, never mind, her hairstyle does not look like Jessie. I was expecting it to be much longer and more curved, but okay then. Well, there we go. Their broadcast thing didn't work out. Oh sure, yeah, I will try, and I will not... How rude of you to say F you to me. Yeah. That joke has not been said, I'm original, yeah! Okay, so we have to turn off the radio signal, which is right here, or rather this is the power supply. Okay, it is. We have to make all the Electrode faint. Well, that's unfortunate, but we've fainted several Pokemon in the past. Oh, you're gonna split the job so I'll feel guilty about it too? Luckily I don't feel guilty about it, I've fainted so many Pokemon in the past trying to evolve my Pokemon. So instead, rather than make them faint, I'm actually just going to destroy their matter and cause them to blip out of existence. But not before I get Chinchou up to level 27 and it evolves on this final Electrode. Which, very nice timing right there, Chinchou, I gotta say. Oh well, here we have Lantern, which just looks really cool. It's probably one of my favorite design-wise Pokemon of Gen 2. I never thought of it before, but I like a lot of the electric Pokemon and how they're... especially in how they're designed. Like, Gen 1, Magneton is probably my favorite Pokemon. This generation, Lantern is up there. 4th generation, there's Electivire, and 5th generation, there's Electros. Just so many really cool looking electric type Pokemon. And there we got HM06, which is Whirlpool, very situational and rather weak. Thanks so much, Lance, but we do still need it for a couple occasions. Yes, I will keep going, I'm so close. Okay. Yep. See you. Oh, you're not gonna fly up in the air this time around? Okay, well with that we're just gonna get out of here, and by that I mean I'm gonna get lost, and then just cut to when I get out of here, because I have no idea about this place. Yep, here we go, going the wrong direction. Whatever, at this point, yeah, I'm just gonna meet you outside pretty much. So